Do you want to know one of the biggest mistakes that companies make when it comes to SEO? Think about putting all this time and energy into getting your business ranked really high on Google, and the customer comes and actually clicks on your link, but then what? Most businesses don't think about that next step. We're going to talk to you how to avoid this pitfall, how to make it work for you to make sure that you convert clicks into customers. Think about it for a moment. What happens after you click on a link, right? Where do you go? What information do you see? Is it actually satisfying what you were looking for? All of these factors are super critical, and yet we usually just stop at making sure that they click on our link. Here's a really important thing to consider. You see, having the right keywords will help you get the right person to click on your site. But having a great landing page will make sure that the person who clicked on your site actually turns into a customer. And that's what it's all about. So how do we do that? Let's take a look. The pitfall that most businesses fall into is that they just put their main homepage of their website as what's clickable. So if someone's looking for a very specific service and they find you, let's say they're looking for wedding hair in Anderson, Indiana, okay? So that's their keyword they search for. And you've done great work within your whole website to make sure that you talk a lot about, wedding hair, and you have a whole services section, dedicated to it. But what they're going to see when they click is just going to your main homepage of your website. And that might not respond right away to what they're looking for. And again, we've talked about how impatient consumers are. If you don't find and see what you're looking for right away, you might actually just leave that site and go and look for something else. So you want to make sure that the keywords that you're speaking about are very visible when somebody clicks on the link, right, and goes to your page. And you can send them to different pages, sort of depending on which keywords you're working towards and which pages of your website you want them to go towards. This is especially important if you're ever doing Google ads, right? And you're really doing ads on specific keywords where you're paying for those clicks. You want to make sure that somebody who clicks on wedding hair Anderson goes directly to a page that speaks all about wedding hair and your services, and not just the main homepage of your website. Very critical. One factor that Google takes into consideration is relevancy, right? What's the fit between the search and then the result that someone gets? And that means that when someone clicks, you want them to stay on your site and actually be interested in the content. So it's really important that you have specialized landing pages that actually respond to what the consumer is searching for, okay? Now, a landing page could be any page inside of your site, but you're really making sure that you structure the content to respond to those keywords that you've been highlighting. Let's take a look at what some great landing pages need to have on them in order to help you convert those clicks into customers. First of all is a strong headline, right? If I'm in Google doing a search and I'm looking for wedding hair Anderson and I click on your site, I want to go to a page and immediately I want to be able to see something that says wedding hair Anderson so that I really know that I'm in the right place and that I'm going to be happy with what I find here. So that heading, or at least subheading, is very important to make sure that you create that link for people to know that they're really in the right place and that they feel confident that they're going to find the information that they're looking for. A second thing that you're going to want, especially if you are into converting those clicks into customers, is you're going to want to have a call to action button very close on that first page that people go to. It might be a button to book an appointment. It might be to at least call to get information. It might be to enter their information. Whatever the case is, whatever you're looking for, you want to make sure that you have a call to action button very visible right away. Don't forget to include powerful images. We are here looking at something. We're doing a search with text, but powerful images can really capture and captivate that consumer who's visiting your site and keep them engaged and interested in your content. So make sure that you have beautiful imagery surrounding what you're talking about. You also want to make sure that you have a nice explanation of any offers that you have. If this is your chance to convert somebody who's just discovering you for the first time, having a special offer can really go a long way to getting them to consider trying you, right? So maybe there's an introductory offer for a first-time client. Maybe you have a limited time special offer happening on the particular services that you're talking about. Having that opportunity available will increase the likelihood that somebody who has clicked is now going to actually consider, right, working with you. Having social proof or some testimonials are critical to help people see and be able to trust you a little bit more. Remember, the people who are clicking on you from Google are discovering you for the first time. So you want to showcase the very best that you have to offer. So being able to read some comments and reviews from other people on this landing page can go a long way to helping people develop a little bit more trust in what you offer. A couple of basic elements, but cannot be forgotten, is you have to have your location, right? All of your contact information has to be there, very visible and easy to find. And we obviously have to make sure that these landing pages that we're talking about are mobile friendly. More and more people are using their mobile devices to do searches, so you want to make sure that the layout and flow of information is very, very pleasing to the eye on a mobile device. So let's quickly summarize. Hopefully you've seen our past two videos. One, we talked about the foundational principles of SEO, including keywords. The second was identifying the key categories that Google takes into consideration in terms of which sites to rank where in its search results. But both of those elements are really helping you just to get the click. This video is all about what do we do after they click? Where do we send them? What information do we give them? And to quickly summarize, the keys was to have a great heading, to have a call to action button, to have powerful visuals, to have a special offer, make sure that you have some reviews or client testimonials present, that your contact information is clear, and that all of this is mobile friendly and very, very pleasing to view on a mobile device. You get these elements in place and you're going to have way more likelihood of actually converting those people who click into customers who are interested, considering, and hopefully booking services or purchasing products with your company. Good luck implementing this. We hope that you'll now remember to consider this final step, which is so critical. And we would love for you to share with us maybe some examples, some ideas that you've done successfully in your Google campaigns, landing pages that you have. Share with us so we can share with the community and keep giving back to help more businesses have better results and success with Google and search engine optimization. Thanks so much.